I was on my way to Hood-Nic, but I hadn't made it. By the time I was about to pull up, they had told me that they were shooting.
I wasn't actually at the Hood-Nic, but I was at work at the time. I worked at McDonald's, and I could hear and see everything.
Well, actually, when Hood-Nic happened, I was actually right there when it started.
So, like, I didn't know, I was taking an order at the time in my headset, so I had it on, and I wasn't paying attention, but all of a sudden, I just heard the shooting and stuff. So
I heard shots. First, I thought it was fireworks, and it kind of like threw me off. Then we realized it wasn't fireworks, so I was with my sergeant. We grabbed our ARs, ran towards the threat.
I'm looking at the cameras, and I just see everyone running, all the policemen running and everything, and it was just everybody running, trying to come in McDonald's. We couldn't let them in. They made us lock the windows. She locked the door. Like, we couldn't do anything.
It was a lot of screaming and running. I had saw the kids had been shot.
We just back there trying to hide, trying to just hope. Some woman came crying, beating on the window, blood on her head, tears, snot, something was on her face. Put it all on our window, but we couldn't do anything. We just got to sit there and watch it. That
I had just had a newborn, and I wasn't so sure if I was gonna make it home, back to her and everything. So in my head, it was like, whatever you do, keep these people safe and make it home to your baby.
So many kids was out there, and it's like it was just a big old crowd, and you didn't know who got shot or anything. All you seen was bodies just, falling.
I actually was covered in blood from carrying the baby to the hospital. We had people all outside. We had people on the inside. Blood was all over the floor. Like, we had multiple people in a room because we had so many injured.
None of my family was in it, but we were all really concerned. Some of us were scared to go out. There was a lockdown on the town. And overall, it just gives us a bad reputation, even though we can't do anything about it.
Well, the incident that occurred during the Hood-Nic was an event that actually occurred out of non-respect for the community or for life in general. And as far as the Dumas is concerned, had really nothing to do with the normal personalities, or actions, or events that occur in Dumas.
The purpose of Hood-Nic is good. It is a good thing about community members wanting to give back. So the concept of the Hood-Nic is an excellent idea.
As a community, the first concern I had was actually for the people's emotional and mental stability.
After the shooting and everything, I just every time I hear a loud noise or something like that, it makes me scared and wondering somebody finna shoot, somebody finna do this, somebody finna do that.
It was literally the next day. It was like I was in a daze.
We partnered with a counseling group to come in and provide counseling services for anybody that actually wanted them. But we first geared it toward first responders. We had a nice turnout, and during that turnout, we also had the rescue teams to come in and provide some services as well.
It was a traumatic experience for everyone. And we were able to provide counseling for those students that needed it, particularly so at the elementary school, where students were, it was a couple of days before they returned to school, and really as a district we didn't have to do a whole lot because the students, their classmates, welcomed them back into the classroom. During that time, they had phone calls, visits and cards that were made for those students that was injured. So it was really the students at the elementary school that welcomed those back, after the experience that they've had.
I feel like Dumas came together a little bit to help, but anyone besides, they just blamed Dumas for it when it wasn't even their fault, which was wrong.
Dumas is not a bad place. It's really not. It's just a small town where everybody know everybody. We don't we don't condone in violence out here.
Like,
I hope people don't bring a bad name on Dumas because, oh, this has this and like, we're a small town and we try to help and make it better.
As far as the city as a whole coming together, we all understand that that was not actually something that we could have ever really prevented because it's something nobody ever actually expected. So once we began to actually get over the shock, get over the embarrassment, because the city was actually embarrassed that something happened like that here, and get over all of those negative things, then we began to work positively, individually and as a group, to rebuild ourselves and our respect for our own people.
When the opportunity presented itself to host this Nonviolence Summit, I felt like that it was only the right thing to do for the district and the community.
But I'm here today to talk to y'all about hope, healing, unity, and restoration. I found out that over close to 2 months ago that you guys had violence that came to your community. That it absolutely ruined your Hood-Nic event. And that the violence was brought by outsiders to your community. And that makes me sad. Ain't y'all get mad when somebody from somewhere else just come and ruin everything? Okay? Coming and just messing up stuff. But you are a strong community. You are. I want to send my deepest condolences to all of the families that were affected by the senseless act of violence. I'm here to offer hope to you all, to know that this too shall pass.
What I'm trying to get the city to really learn and understand is to focus on the positives that actually came out of this event. And this is one of the positives that came out of the event. The other positive came out of the event was how well people went back into that area to actually help those persons that were harmed rather than just continuing to leave them there.
You know, prior to this time, this was just something that we read about in the paper happening in other communities. And with the event during Hood-Nic, so to speak, it came home. The school district is committed to, to working with the city to provide a safe environment.
So the combination of the two, the combination of this event, the combination of the event in the past, all come together to let people understand that violence can also bring a positive reaction and not always remain as totally negative.
People that live in Dumas know Dumas. And as they stated, it is a close-knit community that the community does everything possible to support the school district. What we're going to do is we're going to keep doing what we've been doing. We're going to keep highlighting the good things that are going on here, and we're going to continue to make sure that our students know that they are appreciated and that we're going to be here to help.
Dumas, y'all gonna be all right. This didn't make y'all. Don't let it break y'all. Stick together as a community, stay strong, and know that your girl Vivica Fox is here and got y'all back. Gonna get some hugs and take some pictures, and we're gonna be all right.
Well, any encouraging words you would like to give your peers, the community?
I love y'all. Y'all my gang. I love everybody. Yes. Do you? Yes. And everybody is beautiful in their own way. Y'all see my people.
All right. Thank you all.
Thank you.